Hello, everyone. I am Jonathan Michael Sabaka, and I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict. I've struggled with addiction for 20 years now, starting at age 17. And this is my first YouTube video. I'm going to dedicate this to my family. And looking back, I have not just been in active addiction for 20 years, I've been successful as well. And when I was succeeding in life, I was succeeding with passion and pride. But when I was struggling, I was doing the same. I was struggling with passion and pride as well. So I have a little bit of a reputation in a negative way. And hopefully, with what I'm sharing, I can impact the world and change hearts of addicts as well as society in a positive way. I'm going to rewind a little bit and go back to 45 years ago. This is before my time, I guess. I have a grandfather that I never got the opportunity to meet. His name is Harold. And the only thing I really know about him, it's my mom's dad, was that he was an alcoholic and he died of cancer when she was 16 years old. That was all I knew about him up until a couple of years ago. And now I've learned not only was he an alcoholic and died of cancer, but he went to Norton, Kansas to seek treatment 45 years ago. And after he successfully completed his treatment, he came back to our hometown and started the first AA meeting in our town, or in my small town's history, and had a big part of starting the treatment facility, Valley Hope. So, looking back, I wish I would have known more about that part of his life rather than just that he was an alcoholic. But my grandmother said that before she passed, I learned that her most, I should say, the best part of her marriage was the last 6 years of her marriage, and my grandfather spent the last 6 years of his life sober. So, that being said, I kind of feel like that's big, that's huge, that's something that I needed to hear in my life. And as soon as I realized that and heard that, everything kind of changed in my mind as far as my struggles with addiction over the past 20 years. Over the last two have been very, very dark. I've been a hardcore addict and lost everything: my kids, my house, my cars. I was living out of motels. I had warrants. I was arrested 4 times. I'm currently on probation right now. Kind of made a mess of my life. And I think that if I would have, the way the last couple of years, I've just felt like there was something that was going to click after I heard about my grandfather. So I have a vision and I'm going to change my life and commit the rest of my life to staying clean. And I'm going to share how I'm going to do it, and my success. I've been 69 days clean as of today. And there's not a doubt in my mind that I'm going to stay clean. I'm 100% committed to learning about my addiction and moving forward rather than being obsessed with drugs and using and struggling and tearing my life apart again. This is the last time I'm going to rebuild my life. I'm not going to tear it apart again. I'm moving forward. That being said, I'm going to share some things from my past that are kind of hard to talk about. The struggles, like I said, I struggled with passion. I created a hell of a name for myself in a negative way, so hopefully I can turn that around just by sharing. And I went to jail on January 27th, and the second weekend I attended my first AA meeting in jail, and it was huge. I felt like that was something that I've been missing too as well. So I'm a firm believer in AA, NA, that kind of stuff. It works. It just I think there's something missing to that too, and I'd like to pick up where my grandfather left off. I don't know where I'm at now. The NA meetings that I go to, they're so big and so many people there that I really don't have a chance to speak. Some of the people there have been there for going there for years. They're more comfortable with speaking. They go every week, sometimes more than once a week, and they oftentimes the same people share over and over again every meeting. So that doesn't give much time for people like me to say what they have to say. So maybe this is a way I can get this off my chest and move forward. I've accepted the things that I cannot change. The past I can't change. People are going to judge me. I don't really care. I'm moving forward with my life with passion and pride. I don't really have the past doesn't serve me anymore. I will learn from it and I will respect it, and I'm going to move forward with the rest of my life, putting my life back together, and make sure that I'm committed to being. I've been obsessed with learning about addiction and just the things that I've learned in the past couple of months. I've become obsessed with learning about it rather than using. So, yeah, I've got a lot to say. So, I'm going to end this video with, to my family that watches this, I want you to know I'm okay now. I am moving forward with my life. You don't have to worry. And I'm sorry I put my chemical addiction between us. I've pushed my family completely away, and I'm back. I'm gonna change that. Family's always been very important to me, and this is a good way for me to show my progress, and I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. So that being said, I'm gonna leave with this. Any other addicts out there that watch this, know that you're not alone. It is a struggle. It's going to be a struggle for the rest of your life, but you're not alone. And to anybody out there that knows an addict that needs help, share this video with them. Let them know that they're not alone. No matter how screwed up your life is, it's not too late. It can change, and I have found my inner peace. I protect my peace, and it's going to be a long journey, but I have a lot to share, so I hope everybody shares this with somebody that needs to hear it. I'll probably get back on here later today and I'll share a little bit about my struggles and my successes, because I don't like to focus on just my struggles. I'm more focused on my success and what I have learned and how I'm going to move forward. So thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe, share this with somebody that needs to hear it. There is hope. It's a struggle every day, but it's never too late. Never quit trying to quit. Thank you.